The mighty Buccaneers joined the Glamour Boys in a race to sign Apollos. But before I continue guys, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell for more updates. Also in Apollos has been reportedly attracted interest from Gauteng clubs following an impressive start to the season with Polokwane City. The 22-year-old former SuperSport United attacker is in good form for City and has forced his way into the Bafana Bafana setup. He is currently in camp with Bafana Bafana in Stellenbosch ahead of the Africa Cup of Nations. Amakhosi are believed to be monitoring the AFCON-bound player, but Phakathi sources understands that Orlando Pirates have also shown interest in Oswin Apollos. Oswin knows that there is an interest in him because he is playing well for Polokwane City at the moment, said a source close to the play. He is also scoring goals, which is good for a team like City. I can tell you that Orlando Pirates have also inquired about Oswin because Amakhosi were the first to show interest in him. So guys, if he manages to play and have a good AFCON, maybe European teams might come calling too. And I think City are open to sell him at the moment with a right price because he is under contract with them. And Apollos has scored 5 goals in 17 appearances across all competitions for Rise and Shine. So Buccaneers Amahle, I think this is a good chance for Orlando Pirates to get us a striker. Cause guys, we really need a player who's gonna be a good fit in that position. A striker who's gonna be a goal poacher, a striker who's gonna give us quality goals. Umuntu ongeke guys azadlale amamesha amayi-2 with no goals at all. So we really need a player guys who's gonna exchange the position with Zakhele Lepasa and Evidence Makgopa. So guys, for me, ngicabanga ukuthi Oswin is gonna be a perfect fit because he's performing very well. He is in a good form with Polokwane City, and especially for a team that is low on the table. And guys, ngicabanga ukuthi Orlando Pirates ingenza kangcono if they can bring the player in, and that guys can skyrocket Oswin Apollos' ability to score goals if he plays for a bigger team like Orlando Pirates. On the other hand, an Orlando Pirates striker may be discussing a new contract with the club, but his injury is complicating matters at the moment. Kermit Erusmus is the experienced player who is currently out with an injury, and Sokala Duma had previously reported on the situation, while now sources have indicated that the club and the player can still conclude the talks in a positive manner. The sources have discussed how the injury could affect his contract talks, as Pirates may not want to take a risk. The insiders told the Sia crew how Orlando Pirates want to improve their strike force, but they would not want to keep an injured player going into a new deal. The talk started some time back, but they have been stalled by his injury. The way things are going, the injury could affect the talks. You know, no club would like to engage and keep any player who is injured. But as I told you, the talks are still ongoing, said the Sia source. But it will all depend on the conditions and terms of the new contract and the talks between the concerned parties. But what has delayed the conclusion for now is his injury. And a second Sia source added that since his contract expires in June this year and the club is in need of strikers, then they would probably look into the market. As you may be aware that the club has plans already to release 2 strikers either this January or at the end of the season. And that means they need a striker or strikers very soon. So if Kermit Erusmus is still injured, they would be at risk and need to fortify a place for a striker who can come in. So from this January, it is crucial for Orlando Pirates and Kermit Erusmus as they continue with the talks, but it's true his injury would determine and affect the contract talks as it were at the moment. And so Sokala Duma contacted Orlando Pirates for comment, but no response was received while preparing this tour. But if anything comes out guys, I will let you know. So thank you guys for tuning in, and catch me on the next episode where I'll be bringing you more interesting stories about Orlando Pirates.